Assalamualaikum sahabat, bagaimana keadaan kalian hari ini? Kami doakan semoga sehat selalu.
The Prophet ﷺ prophesied that you will make an alliance with Rum in akhir zaman. But the hadith also speaks about war with Rum, and that they'll attack you under 80 flags and 1/3 of the army will run away and Allah will never forgive them, and 1/3 of the army would be killed and they'll be shuhada, the best shuhada, and the last 1/3 will be victorious against Rum. And we are puzzled. How can we make an alliance with the people who are going to fight against us? That's the question. In answer to that question, I want to point out that Rome began as a city in Italy, the city of Rome, which was a pagan city, which worshipped idols and Greek gods and goddesses. That was Rome. Today that Rome is Western European Christians. That Rome has the Roman Catholic Church and the Protestant Church. Today that Rome has a NATO alliance. Today that Rome is modern Western civilization from its pagan origins. And then when Christianity came to Rome, an emperor emerged whose name was Constantine. And he took Rome out of Rome and established the city that came to be known as Constantinople. And this became the second Rome. This second Rome was otherwise known as the Byzantine Empire. And it was in rivalry with the Persian Empire. And when the Quran declared Ghulibatir Rum, the Quran was referring to this second Rome, not the first, the second one, which had been defeated by Persia. But the tables will soon turn, says the Quran, in a few years, bid'ah sinin. And the Byzantine Empire will defeat the Persians, and that's what happened. So when the Quran used the word Rome, it was referring to Rome number 2, or Byzantium. And when the Ottoman Sultan Muhammad Fatih conquered Constantinople in 1456, I believe, almost 600 years ago. Then Rome left Constantinople, and Rome is now located in Russia. It is not for us Muslims to decide where Rome is today. How foolish of us. It is they, the Orthodox Christians, the Eastern Orthodox Christians, they're the ones who have to answer the question, where is Rome today? Not us. And their answer, and the Patriarch says, it is Moscow. And so we have 3 Rome. The first Rome, which today has NATO and Western civilization, and is waging war on Islam on Israel's behalf. And we have the second Rome, which was Byzantium, and we have the third Rome, which is now in Moscow. And the Prophet ﷺ speaks about an alliance with Rome. My opinion is he's not talking about NATO. No, he cannot be talking about NATO and the West and the United States and Britain and France and so on. But nonsense. Because Western civilization has an alliance of Christians with Jews. And in the Quran, in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Allah prohibits us from alliance with such Christians and such Jews who are allies of each other. بَعْدُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. So the alliance with Rome could not be NATO or Rome number one. The alliance with Rome cannot be number two, because number two is gone. It's gone. Istanbul is now a Muslim city. The alliance with Rome, in my opinion, has to be number three, Moscow and Eastern Europe. And I want to suggest to you that the attack from Rome is not from Russia. And that attack is coming, and it is from NATO. And they'll come with under 80 flags. It's the alliance with which they have attacked Afghanistan. And they're now preparing to attack Syria, and to attack Iran, and to attack Pakistan, and to attack Egypt. And Russia is not preparing to launch those wars, that malhama. It is NATO which is preparing to launch that malhama under 80 flags. And so there is no conflict here, that the alliance with Rome is an alliance with the same people who are going to be attacking us under 80 flags. No, I believe there is a confusion here, and these are two different Romes.
Masih banyak topik yang akan kita bahas. Silakan subscribe channel kami agar kita bisa lebih dekat dan bersama membahas berbagai topik menarik lainnya. Like bila Anda suka dan unlike saja bila Anda tidak suka dengan video seperti ini. Terima kasih telah menonton dan sampai jumpa.